From Geometric Limited, introducing the first fully embedded, feature-based programming system for SOLIDEDGE assemblies, CAMWorks for SOLIDEDGE. Start by designing your part using SOLIDEDGE, the easiest to use, most advanced solid modeling system available thanks to its state-of-the-art synchronous technology. Once your design is complete, create a complete assembly using the clamps and fixtures necessary for machining. Once the assembly is complete, you can use CAMWorks for SOLIDEDGE Part Manager to identify the assembly component to be machined. If you've already programmed the part or a similar part using CAMWorks for SOLIDEDGE, you can import the CAM data into the assembly. The stock for machining is created automatically using a bounding box or a SOLIDEDGE sketch, STL file, or SOLIDEDGE part file. In this case, I'll select an STL file that's the result from previous CNC machining setups. Once the part and stock have been defined, you can use CAMWorks for SOLIDEDGE state-of-the-art automatic feature recognition to automatically identify the machinable features on the part. Then, CAMWorks for SOLIDEDGE world-leading knowledge-based machining can be used to automatically create all of the operations necessary for machining. Knowledge-based machining is ideal for capturing your best practices and applying them automatically to your CNC machined parts. No other CAM system on the market has more advanced KBM technology. Once the operations have been generated, they can be dragged and dropped to establish the exact order for machining. Or in this case, I'll use the sort feature to perform all the milling prior to the spot drilling and drilling. Once the operations have been sorted, the toolpaths for machining can be generated automatically. By editing the setup, I can specify my work offset and identify which components in the assembly are fixture components for toolpath simulation and collision detection. Individual components can be selected, and then the Add All Instances button can be used to automatically add all the instances to the list of fixture components. Cutting-edge toolpath simulation, including interference and collision detection, can be used to simulate the machining operations and check the program for errors directly inside SOLIDEDGE. In this example, a collision has been reported between the tool holder and the fixture. And I can see that if I extend my end mill just a little more, I'll have enough clearance to avoid the collision. I'll edit the roughing operation and extend the protrusion length of the tool out of the holder another 5 millimeters to provide more clearance. Now I can run the simulation again and see if the collision still occurs. Using CAMWorks for SOLIDEDGE toolpath simulation, you can avoid costly mistakes and collisions and optimize your programs to improve part quality. In addition, the cut model can be compared against the design model to assure a first-time right program is ready for the CNC machine. Once the programming is complete, a G-code program can be generated automatically using the post-processor customized for your specific CNC machine and control. And all of the CAM data for manufacturing can be stored directly inside the SOLIDEDGE assembly model. No more worries about maintaining multiple files, translation errors, or machining the wrong revision. Even better, because the design and manufacturing model become one and the same, the CAMWorks operations and toolpaths automatically update the design changes made to the part, including changes made using the state-of-the-art synchronous technology available in SOLIDEDGE. As a result, new designs and fully functional rapid prototypes can be created faster than ever before. Parts that used to take days or hours to program can now be designed and programmed in minutes or even seconds using SOLIDEDGE and CAMWorks' superior technology. To help reduce costs even further, CAMWorks' advanced volume mill technology can be added to reduce cycle time by more than 80%, increase tool life, and reduce machine maintenance costs. CAMWorks for SOLIDEDGE new assembly machining capability also includes the ability to generate subprograms using multiple fixture offsets for sequential machining operations or multiple part fixtures. Complete tombstone setups for horizontal machining centers can be programmed automatically using CAMWorks for SOLIDEDGE state-of-the-art automatic feature recognition and knowledge-based machining. In addition, the operations can be sorted to minimize the number of tool changes or indexes to optimize programs for your specific CNC machine. CAMWorks for SOLIDEDGE assembly machining is also ideal for complex 4 and 5 axis machining operations and setups. Custom tools and fixtures can be created easily, and CAMWorks for SOLIDEDGE superior toolpath simulation supports material removal and full collision detection even on custom-built fixtures and tools. So if you're looking to reduce your time to market, speed up your programming, increase production, improve quality, and reduce design and manufacturing costs, then you need the best CAD/CAM technology available today. CAMWorks for SOLIDEDGE.